I love the woods. I wish it was greener here, and I tend to paint more places with water because I really starve for water. I love water. There's no water in this town. And so, I tend to paint. Like the mural I painted, it was a big empty lot. It was a building. They tore it down. It was just a big empty lot, and they decided to put up like a square for people. And he let me do whatever I wanted. And so to have carte blanche on a space that big was just a field day. So I jumped on it, and I would get out there at daybreak because in the mornings there's nobody out there yet, and I would just get lost. Literally it was like living inside of a painting. It was the most gratifying canvas I've ever worked on. I'll get a call for a commission and they'll be like, so how do you do this? And basically what I do is I just go into pieces and I just start making pieces. And I don't sketch beforehand. I don't do it all up and then paint it. I just paint and then things change and change and change. I believe that every composition should have a hero, I guess, or a star, or a hero is how I like to look at it. And so what's the hero of the composition? Now it might be the person, it might be a really intense stroke of yellow that really the whole painting's there for that moment. It depends on what's happening in the piece. But if you look at the moment that you're trying to honor, no matter what it is, and let all the other painting happen in your peripheral, and then paint on those spots while not looking at those spots, but looking at the hero and seeing how it affects the hero, then those become the supporting cast. The color becomes more organic, whatever it needs to be in order to set off what's important about that piece. That's how I look at color. I guess I would say it like this. When I'm sculpting, I really enjoy the search, but when I'm painting, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And so if I spend too much time sculpting, I start going, I should probably get back to work. It's funny because when I was doing the mural, I was that girl in the front. I was painting it one day, and I was like working on her face, and people had gathered behind me just because someone's doing a mural. It's interesting to people. And there's probably 20 people watching, drinking coffee. And I would do something, and I'm not kidding, I'd hear, oh. And then I would do something else, and I'm not kidding, I'd hear, oh. I go, fine. Oh, you saved it. I'm like, you realize this is going to take 12 hours to get this section. The way I look at it is if I can get out of my own way, I have a chance of producing something that's worth having around. And the trick is getting out of the way, because my own personality, or I don't know how other people are because I'm not them, but is to try to come up with something that's all tied up and clever, and that's a real pitfall. There's no exploration in that,